Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about our June reading wrap up. Patrick read some books this month, so he's going to talk about the books that he read as well, and I hope you enjoy. I read the Heartstopper series this month, books 1 to 4. It's Pride Month, so I thought this would be the perfect time to read them. I gave them all 5 stars, I think maybe apart from... No, I gave them all 5 stars. They're really cute and I really enjoyed them, and I picked up another book. And I'm looking forward to watching the series on Netflix finally, when Patrick has time to watch it with me.
I really only read books about crimes. I'm a crimes boy. So I've been reading more John le Carré. I read The End of the Constant Gardener. It took me a long time to get through this one. I put it down for several months, in fact. But it's well worth reading. It picks up at the end and gets really good. Would really recommend this one. But yeah, it's a bit slow in the middle, just to warn you.
I also read Laura Olympus and the Sad Ghost Club. I didn't enjoy the Sad Ghost Club, that's really hard to say, as much. I didn't realise quite how childish it was, but it was still cute. But it's now been read and it's going straight in my giveaway pile. So
Little guys on the back are super cute though.
Yeah, they are. It's really cute. It's a cute book. Laura Olympus I thought was amazing. I've seen some really mixed reviews on it. People don't like it, but I thought the drawings were amazing. I thought the story was amazing, and I think the second one comes out in July, so I'm looking forward to reading part 2.
Continuing with my only reading John le Carré theme, I also read the last book that he wrote, which is Silverview. Loved this, but the ending is weird. But overall, yeah, just ripped through it in like a few days. Absolute page turner.
I read The Christie Affair. I was a bit disappointed with this one, considering it's called The Christie Affair and it's meant to be about Agatha Christie. She was in it for approximately 5% of the book, and it was weird reading a book that fictionalised a real event that happened in someone's life that we know nothing about. Agatha Christie disappeared for 11 days, no one knows where she went or why, and this book basically makes up a reason why, and it just felt a bit wrong the whole time I was reading it. But it's pretty and it's got a nice sprayed edge.
Does that sound frustrating?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as you all know, Hannah's favourite author by a long margin is Stephen King, other than Terry Pratchett, obviously. So she's kind of forced me into starting to read Stephen King books, and I am now obsessed with those as well. So
gently forced.
Can totally see why Hannah loves him so much. But yeah, I read The Dark Tower, the Gunslinger, the Gunslinger, which is the first novel of the Dark Tower series. The Dark Tower, which is the first. This one, I read this one. It's really good. Yeah, it's weird. It's interesting. Makes you kind of go, what's going on? But overall, yeah, really loved it. Really good time reading that one. Other than one bit which made me almost pass out on an aeroplane. So that was fun.
That was really fun.
I'm not good with gore, and yeah, that one got me a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, laughing with you, not at you.
A little bit at me. Yeah.
I also read the X Hex this month, and this book was so cute. I'm so sad that I put it off for so long, but it was brand new, and it's just ruined. Like it was just such a bad print, like the pages are falling out, and just the whole time I was reading it I was trying to not rip it up even more. But the story's really lovely. I wish I'd saved it for October, but I'm also glad I've read it now. It was cute. Do you want me to do another one? Okay. I also read Piranesi, which was the most disappointing read of the year so far. This book had been so hyped up to me, and I thought it was like another Greek mythology retelling, but it's not. It's a book based on a painting, which I didn't know about until I got to the end. It would have been helpful to know that at the start, but it was a struggle reading this, and I think people who claim that it's 5 stars are maybe a bit pretentious. Ooh. There we go. Don't like it.
Yeah, the unpopular opinions coming out. Ooh.
I've said it.
I'm going to stick my last 3 together. These are the Mr. Mercedes trilogy by Stephen King. Hannah doesn't let me read the nice editions. I read the nasty, scrappy ones.
I haven't read those nice ones yet.
But yeah, this is a much prettier thing to hold up in the video. But yeah, the books themselves, amazing. Yeah, really enjoying it. The first two I enjoyed more than the last one, but the last one's still really good, and it's nice to wrap up a load of loose ends with the last one.
Nice.
Yeah. Overall, good times. I'm definitely going to read more Stephen King in the future, that's for sure.
Told you.
You're done told.
I also read Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman. This book I enjoyed, but I also found it a bit confusing. But I'm not going to talk about it too much because I want to do a proper video on this one because it was just weird. But yeah, I find Neil Gaiman hit and miss. This one was a bit of a miss, but I also want to read it again. So it was also a bit of a hit. I don't know. And finally, I read a lot of Terry Pratchett this month. I finally finished the Discworld series. I read Raising Steam and the Shepherd's Crown. I cried, and I cried, and I cried at the end of Raising Steam, and I cried at the end of this one, and I cried during this one. Oh, but I'm so excited to go back to the start and read them all again.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll convince Patrick to read a Terry Pratchett next.
I've read them before, they're not for me.
He doesn't like them. And then I also read the Discworld graphic novels, which is The Colour of Magic and the Light Fantastic in graphic novel form. This was, again, a bit disappointing. I think if you hadn't have already read the original books, you would have no clue what's going on in this graphic novel. It jumps and it chops stuff out, and it was just a bit jagged, and it was fun, but yeah.
Nice illustrations.
Yeah, nice illustrations. It was nice to read in between these two because it extended the Discworld series a bit for me, so it didn't come to an end as quickly.
Would that be good to almost like read alongside the
maybe, yeah, if you're struggling with
versions
A Colour of
to kind of
Magic,
get some...
you could like dip into that as well, like almost read them alongside. Yeah. I also read Death's Domain, which is only tiny, but it's all about Death and his characterisation, and it's got a little map in it, which I'm not going to open because I can never fold it back again. But this was really cute. And I also read The World of Pooh, which is a spin-off from, I think it's Snuff. I won't explain how it comes about because it's a bit of a plot spoiler, but it was really funny, and yeah, that was cute. And finally, I read Johnny and the Bomb, which I thought was the first book in the Johnny trilogy, but it's not, it's the last one. So I read them completely in the wrong order. I've not read the first one, Only You Can Save Mankind. Maybe I'll read that in July. But this was really cute. I loved it. I thought it was so funny. Very good month overall.
Yeah, you've smashed the books this month, and
yeah.
so have I, to be fair.
Oh, I also read a few on my Kindle, but my Kindle's out of charge, so I read the unedited picture of Dorian Gray, which is Dorian Gray as Oscar Wilde originally wrote it before the editors made him cut out the gay romances. That was really good. And I also read a short story called The Dark Mountain by Jack Harding, who I know on Instagram. He is an author who's just coming up in the horror scene. So that was really good.
Nice. Cool.
Favourite book of the month?
I really liked Silverview. Definitely, I think that was my favourite book of the month.
Yeah.
How about you?
Mine was probably The Shepherd's Crown. It was really sad, but it was really well written. I enjoyed it.
You said when you were reading it that it felt like he'd written that one when he knew.
Yeah. I read Raising Steam, and that felt a bit lumpy in some places. And then I read The Shepherd's Crown, and that felt much more like his older works. And I thought that maybe he'd written most of that earlier in his diagnosis, like knowing that's how he wanted the series to end. But when I googled it, that didn't seem to be the case. But I don't know, maybe they're just being secret about it. But I think he wrote that book a bit sooner along, because the jump from how Raising Steam's written to how The Shepherd's Crown's written is a very big difference.
Interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well done.
Good reads.
Good reads.
Top reading.
Good reads.
Top reading.
Top reading. Well done.
Okay. I'm going to do an outro.
Yeah?
Okay.
Do you want to do it on your own?
Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my little guest appearance. And I'll leave you with Hannah as usual next week.
Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your favourite book of June was, and let me know if you've read any of these and you agree or disagree with me. Bye!